Okay, so we're going to look at ink and the use of water with different inks. So I've put in some black drawing ink into my palette, and with this, a nice round-headed brush, and obviously it's water-based, so you can add water once you've put the ink down to create different tones. Now what you could also do, you could add water first, plenty down. You've got to be fast with this, no nattering, and then can you see how it really makes something quite interesting, and you get some really cool experiments with putting water down first. Now if you wanted to, you could also mix some water with your ink just to break it down a bit so it's not quite as strong, but you don't need a little bit, so I put water in first and then mixed the ink into my water, so you've got some lighter tones of grey. If you want it a bit more strong, you can do, but put water in first. And so on, so you've got a different variety of tones. Now what you could also do, turn this around, so that's really nice. When that dries, you could really work into that, maybe a fine liner or a pencil, and create something quite interesting. So what you can also use is water-based pens. So what I could do, I could make a, let's do a little kind of brick wall here. I'm being quite rough with this, just a little quick little illustration. A bit of stippling, a few little marks, and I've put some little areas of shading in edges, and then with my water, don't put too much on your brush, just going to add a little bit of wash on top. You can leave little bits of white showing through, and you can see where I've added a bit more ink onto the page. It's a little bit darker, and you've got quite an interesting effect where you've got the stronger lines that I've drawn, and then the grey tones coming from that ink with my water. So I've just experimented there with pens and with drawing ink out of the bottle and water, just to get a few different ideas to start you off with your ink work.